Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and here I am in the yarn van. You can see, not in my usual habitat. I've been getting this area ready for filming. I'm not quite there yet. I have some chaser lights and my on air sign. Now I've got electric, so I can actually get that maybe set up, but for now I'm doing it gradually, obviously, because I don't have wall fixings and all that stuff at my disposal. So here I am anyway, and ready to show you some yarn. How exciting. So this yarn I've had for a while in my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk, and I've not really done anything with it, and it was hard to get, you know. They were out of stock of a lot of colours, so what I have is kind of what I have, and I don't know, I've never really ordered it since, because it's a King Cole yarn, and I had massive orders from them originally and over a period of time, and so a lot of my stuff is King Cole, and I didn't want it to be the majority King Cole and then a few other bits and bobs. I wanted it to be a bit more uniform, if you like, or so that I had space to get new items in and new brands and all that sort of stuff. And King Cole was taking up rather a lot of space. So over the time I've been selling my King Cole yarns, but not buying new. So at the time that I got this, there was a very limited stock. Now it could be that I've got some more of this other colours dotted around in other boxes, because at the time it's quite bulky, this stuff, and it didn't really fit all in one box. So I have got a few that are out and about in other places. So if you like this yarn, I'd have a look on the website and see what colours I've got, and they will be here. But I did actually tidy it up once and get it in order, but I guess I need to do it again where I've sold stuff and they've now got more space in there. Sorry, I've got something is irritating me, and I kind of know it's an allergy, but it's making my eyes sting. So if I keep touching them, you'll know. Trying not to kind of go near my eye, but it's very, very frustrating. Anyway, sorry about that. So this yarn then is an Aran yarn, a 4-weight worsted yarn. That's what you guys across the pond like to call it. And I really love this. I'm going to make something from it. Now, at the moment, apart from my creeper blanket, which I'm going to be doing part 2 of very soon, I also have a swatch that I made with the cotton yarn from Stylecraft. Loved it. And the yarn itself is dreamy soft. And I wanted to do something with that. But I also want to show what the pattern looks like with a plain yarn, because I was doing it with that. I did a big swatch with one whole ball, which was a ball sample ball they sent me, and then I did it with the Kiddies Kaleidoscope, which was my last week's yarn of the week, and I kind of made one that was too big, really. The blanket is huge if I carry on with it, and again it's a slightly variegated yarn. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm really pleased with the way it's working up though, because, excuse me, it's twitchy. It's very white, and then it's very subtle pink and white, and then the pink gets brighter, and then it goes back to subtle again, and it's just really working up well. I will show it to you when I get the chance, but I wanted to do the see what it looks like in plain yarn, and maybe changing colours to see what it looks like once you change colour as well. So I will do all those, and then I'll do the tutorial for it. For now, this is the yarn, and it is King Cole Comfort Aran. Now I love this colour. It's just beautiful. It's sort of very subtle lilac colour. Got my neck light. One of my heads was looking after it for me. It's actually called Orchid 3457 Orchid. It is gorgeous. It's really beautiful yarn. They're 100-gram balls. They are 60% acrylic and 40% nylon, and approximately 220 yards or 202 meters. And it is really very, very silky soft. This is what the yarn band looks like with bunnies on it. It's not necessarily a baby yarn, but you can use it for a baby. It's just so soft, so beautiful, and I can't resist. It smells like yarn. Where did that voice come from? It was my coveting yarn voice. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. It really is. It's lovely. So I'm going to I've got a couple of those ones. I always get 2 balls of each when I'm showing it. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Washing instructions, it's 40 degrees. There are the symbols. You probably understand the symbols. Where's the symbols? There. Far better than I. I'm not particularly good with the symbols. I don't know why. But it is completely acrylic and nylon. I honestly don't know the difference between when they say it's acrylic or it's nylon. I don't really understand the subtle differences between different, well, plastics, basically. That's what they are, aren't they? Acrylics and all that. Synthetic materials. So then we have this beautiful pink. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look. That's why maybe I bring out 2. We got yarn boobies. Let's put one down. Stop being silly. So this is the... Look at how gorgeous that pink is. It's got a really beautiful little sheen going on as well. It is stunning yarn. It is called Candy Pink. 3203 Candy Pink. So obviously all of the other info is the same. If you keep hearing a low buzz, my next door neighbour's having some work done. It does sound like a really low, very strange noise, but he's having heating system put in. So that's what the noise is anyway. I thought my freezer had gone wrong earlier when I first heard it, but it is coming from outside, thank goodness. So then there is this beautiful, oh, look at that teal colour. Isn't it just beautiful? I really love teal. And if I hold yarn boobies again, if I hold it further back, you can see it's not. If I put it too close, it will bleach out, because I have brought a ring light in. I never thought I'd get much use out of this one, but hey, 2 locations now. Check me out. Okay, this one is called Cool Mint. 3458 Cool Mint. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now I couldn't get a light blue, but I could get a real midnight blue. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this really dark midnight blue. So many wonderful things you can make with that colour. You know, I'm a blue fanatic anyway. I'm going to put that back in the bag because the bag I've been putting them in is getting a bit full. This one's just called Navy. I can see this one. 3111 Navy. But navy, I don't think does it justice, even though it is navy blue. It is gorgeous. And then I did obviously get white, because white goes with just about everything, and you know, white we use a lot, so I've got white. And that is kind of well, not surprisingly called white. What's the number? 330 white. So obviously they've had this one for a lot longer, with that shade number being much smaller. So that is my yarn of the week, and it is, as I said, Comfort Aran. Let me sort of get hold of this one, because you can see the strand. I like to show the thickness of the strand. Now when I was looking at them, they all do seem extremely kind of universal, where they're all, you know, comparable, because sometimes when you buy yarn, there's nothing worse than one colour being quite thick, and then you go to get another ball of a different colour and it doesn't feel as thick, and it feels a bit mismatched. And you get that with expensive yarn or cheap yarn, it doesn't really matter. You just, you know, you find it that it's bad enough that different companies do different thickness of DK of Aran, but when you've got the same yarn, the same batch, but just a different colour, you don't expect the difference in thickness in just changing colour in the same yarn, but you do get it sometimes. But I noticed these are all lovely, even thicknesses, and it feels absolutely gorgeous. It really does. So yeah, I might pick myself up a couple of these and just see what the stitch that I'm working on looks like with a real Aran worsted weight yarn, because the cotton I used was Aran, but yeah, that Savannah is actually a 4 weight, but it's cotton, so it feels different, although that does feel silky, absolutely gorgeously silky smooth. But the swatch would behave differently, if you like, in different materials. So I want to see what it looks like in plain yarn, in thicker yarns, so I will choose myself some chunky to do it as well. And then once I've got all those swatches and everything else down and all those different variations, I will do the tutorial. And if you're waiting for my Creeper Part 2 blanket, that is coming up very, very soon. I've just had a few things going on, which is, I've got somewhere to hang my neckline. Well, I'm just blown away by this whole scenario here. The little thing that I've got my camera attached to holds my neckline. It's even better than in the other room, really. Very excited to be in here, I must admit. I can film whenever, as long as there's no noise from the garden, like music, because sometimes Gary will listen to his music out there that while he's working. So if he's doing that, then I obviously can't film in here, or he'll have to turn the radio or music off, otherwise I'll get strikes, which we don't want to see. But that's it. That's my yarn of the week this time, and it is astonishingly good. And there may be other colours in my inventory. If you saw my garden and Yarnavan update, you'll see just how many boxes of yarn that go along this whole wall. It is a wall of yarn, but not like this kind of wall of yarn. It's all in storage because obviously it's yarn that I sell, so I want it to stay pristine. So it's all in its packaging and all in those boxes. But that's not all there is, you know, that's just what I've got room for. And I'm gradually making room for more to go on there. But there's also quite a lot more really that needs to actually go in the boxes. I'll get there eventually. I might have an upstairs version, like build up. No, I don't think we would do that really. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I hope you like my yarn of the week. It is so nice. I'm going to work with it and show you what it's like worked up on my when I do my stitch tutorial. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.